Okay, well, I guess we're gonna do a Famitracker stream. Yeah, let that nasty werewolf. Yeah. Oh boy, that's Discord. Um, what's happening today is wait, I kind of want to write a song named "Loading Screen" in tribute to Ableton being a bag of poop. So yeah, I guess that's what we're gonna do. Exactly. I'm just gonna leave that going. Maybe it'll figure it out eventually. Um, why does my keyboard not work on some applications? What is going on with my life? Chrome like crashed. There we go. Song name, loading screen. There we go. We just have that right out the gate, I guess. We'll just end the year like how we started it, with a bunch of Famitracker songs. Cool. Start. Ableton, I'm severely disappointed. Anyway. I kind of want to do one at 120. Also, you're going to have to forgive me, but I haven't used Ableton since January, so I'm a little out of practice. That would be pretty neat, Toxic. Knowing my luck, Ableton will start working in like 20 minutes. Sorry, what did I say? I can't because it's not connected, and I never connected it. So I guess I just did. Nope. So yeah, that's why I haven't connected my MIDI device, because I. Oh yeah. I doubt that it's the keyboard making Ableton crash. It's like stuck on scanning VSTs. But we'll see. Oops. I always like this rhythm. And then we need to do some swang. You know, I really do miss working in Famitracker. Hey, Toxic. How you guys doing? There it is. Volume. So we'll get a song going here eventually, if you know what I mean. In the meantime, How's everybody doing today? We can just watch that loading screen, sit there. Ableton's mark of shame. Oh, initializing the application. Holy shit. God damn you, Ableton. Why? Anyway. I'm still going to work in FamiTracker. Actually, what I might do, depending on how things go, is I might I might bring this into Ableton, and maybe we can do something that way. So we can get like a simple loop going here, and then we can work on like expanding on it inside of like, oh my god, I keep getting them mixed up. Report a crash. Yeah, I'd like to report Ableton crashing and never working. I just want to get this going first. So again, I apologize for the kind of empty sound right now, but there's not a whole lot to do when you start oh my god, when you start a FamiTracker project. There's not a whole lot to listen to until you get a couple things going. So you just got to listen to my voice. Hopefully. Oh, I bet I know what clip that is, Em. There we go. That's better for the hats anyway. So what does this sound like? Yeah, that's pretty cool. Well, Toxic, that's kind of why I named this loading screen, because Ableton was being a butt. Ableton was being a big stinky butt, and it took a long time for it to load. Oh, however, I could plug this back in. Cool. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to make something here. Exactly, Android. You know what's up. I'm going to make something here, and then I'm going to bring it into Ableton. So I have... so we have like... some good chords here. There we go. So this would be G. Oops. Impossible, you say? Well... oops. I'm gonna go like this. Oh my god, I haven't used it in so long. This would be 3, and then I think 7. Yeah. There we go. This starts at 0, A 1, and then we can switch this to G, which would be ARP 2. And this will be arpeggio, and then the volume is the same, so this is arpeggio. This would be 5, 6, 6 and 9. Nice. Oops, that's out, not in. Ah, A1. What did I do wrong? All right, I need to boop. There we go. This is also a grody ass pitch, so I want to fix that too. Yep, there we go. So A. Okay, so we have that. We'll just do copy, paste. We'll create a quick lead. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically make two stems here that I'm going to bring into Ableton. And then from there, I'll make a song out of it, hopefully. Oh my god, how do you do this? 1, 3, is that how it works? Stop. Collaborate and listen. Nope, it's 4-1. There we go. It's been a while, Ben. The beat do. Okay, so we need a little bit of vibrato. Vibrato. That's racist. Hey, Em. Vibrata. What's pitch down? 2? I should really add another channel for this, but I'm being stubborn. Yep, okay, so this needs to be like C to C. This needs to go way slower, like 12. And this needs to get reset. This bass sucks because it's in the wrong key now, because I started it Okay, fine. Fine. I'm being stubborn and dumb. Okay, so for those who are just joining, I dealt with some very severe technical difficulties at the start of this stream, and I
remember to save.
Thank you. I am basically making a quick little ditty in FamiTracker. The problem with FamiTracker is it's like super visual. Like I can't, when I'm playing piano or something, I can't just like look over. So unfortunately, I kind of get super distracted. Oops. Yeah, it is true. Oops. Actually, no, that's what I wanted. I just wanted another pitch bend here. S4, S4. Okay. Oh, I need to fix the bass line on the first part. Whoops. That's how you mute one. I don't want to do that. There we go. Okay. This is our little ditty. Okay. These are really staccato. 400, 4, 4. Okay, I actually really like that lead. Good lord, I don't know if I can handle that mentally. That sounds like a lot of fun, but I don't know if I could handle that. 6. There we go. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to file, create wave. Play the song one time. Sure, 1 times. Desktop. And then I'm going to take just... Actually, I should have just exported the stems. Drams, or frammed. That's close enough. Ass. Or bass, whatever you want. Ass. Everybody see that new JonTron that came out? Oops. I like that he posts a video like once every 11 months. I like JonTron. I don't always like him, but I like him enough to keep watching his stuff. Amusingly, I was watching Pee-wee's Playhouse for some reason. Oh, I was my sister-in-law requires some special needs, and we were watching Pee-wee's Playhouse together while we were hanging out one day, and I was like, so this is where JonTron gets his sense of humor. Because it was very, very, very reminiscent of JonTron's humor, which isn't like a bad thing or anything. It's just I was like, oh, there it is. Okay, so now we've got stems. And then we have Ableton deciding that that's what a measure is. I think, right, because this is why I render FamiTracker in like loops of 3 and then cut out the middle, because they don't always. Yeah, because now it's all like glitched out. I can fix this though. This isn't too hard to fix. I just gotta go in here and cut up these edges. Yeah, that's close enough. Okay. There we go. That's cleaned up. I don't know why Ableton oh my god, what is wrong with me? Why it renders like that, but there we go. Now it's a seamless loop. Okay, so let's start messing around with this. That's messed up. Complex. Yeah, that sucks. Okay, you know, I've never actually done this before. Boob it. A little bit. I named this loading screen because I made this while I was waiting for Ableton to load. Because Ableton took like 10 minutes to load. Chiptune. Yeah. But now we're going to work on like introducing some new, more modern things. I think this should be pretty fun. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Hell yeah. Oop. Messed up. Okay, well, my rhythm sucks today, but that's okay. What? Oh, I need to add a swing to all this as well. So this song is going to be a little bit more minimal, and I think that's okay. This would be 8th swing. Necessary. Find a good pad. That note is wrong. I'm aware of it. I just need to where that. Okay, pads start with P, right? Synth pad starts with S. Pads start with S, everybody. Yeah, these are too... these are a little too synthy. So let's make one real quick. File new. It shouldn't be too hard. I'm just going to kind of do what I did with the bass, except do it backwards. This is kind of my go-to for this kind of stuff, and it works pretty well. That's funny. That's a little too much. So that's kind of sounds crappy, but once we add some reverb and stuff to it, I think it'll sound pretty good. Maybe not. Maybe we just skip the pad and go right to the arpeggio. You know, it's all about experimentation, everybody. And not knowing what the hell you're doing, because Ableton threw you for your loop right when you started. So, you know, you gotta roll with the punches. Yeah. Yeah, right. Okay. That sounds really bad. So we're going to fix that in a second. But again, it's just getting things in there, and then we can fix them once they're in there. What the hell key am I in? Did I actually close Family Tracker? Okay, let me use some reference material here and actually... let me actually figure this out. Go away. Oh, I did, yeah, okay. Stream Dad. Hey, Shadow. That was really nice of you to say. I appreciate that. So this is ARP1 is 037, which is G sharp minor, which is why that sounded like crap. And then this one is 069. Nice. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. So it's like a diminished inverted? Yeah, so that's a diminished first inversion. Okay. Okay. Okay, now we can go somewhere. Now that I understand the chords that I wrote. Oh, jeez. Actually, let's do a different one. That's a piano, Ben. Right, okay. There we go. So, and then this chord is wrong. This bass. Invisio, thank you. I appreciate that. Here's a little bit of piano. Mysterious. Thanks so much for the follow. Anyway, so what's happening here is we have this minor going to this inverted diminished, but I don't want the bass to jump from G sharp to C sharp, so I'm doing this diminished seventh chord, I guess. It's like a minor diminished. It's a diminished minor seventh, I believe. Something like that. Cool. Okay, so we have... Oops, that's not the kick. There we go. Sound good with this. You know, it would sound real good with this. Since we're going for this spooky doopy, scoopy goopy. I don't know what I'm trying to say there. We can go. Oh, I thought I had a real nice like rotary organ in here. Damn it. Um, where is it? Is it this one? Dang it. Come on, Ableton. Yeah. So we can take this. So yeah, okay. So I'm going to try that again. I don't think I can do a proper roll into that. There. There we go. I have to use both hands because I'm not a... I've got to fix this up, but also it's way loud. I'm gonna also fix the volume here. This might also be a good like B section kind of thing, just because I don't want to add too many elements. I like the idea of the loading screen being fairly minimal, that just kind of bounces between a bunch of elements. Just kind of like what normal loading screens do. There's not usually a whole lot of action in them, but nice. That actually turned out better than I thought. These are still a little loud. Actually, what I can do, I'll rejoin this, and what I can do is I can actually set the loop point here, so it can just go like that. There we go. Okay, I actually kind of like this song so far. Also,
Remember to save.
I haven't done that yet. 2018. Oh God, it's December already. So I don't need the ass channel anymore. Actually, no, I'm going to bring that. It's December. Look at that lava lamp. I wish there were some cats around here. Oh well. I'm happy with lava cam. You're not ready. I'm not ready either. This year's been weird. It's gone by really fast and it's gone by really slow. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to chop this up a little bit. Not a lot. I'm not gonna go ham on this, but ooh, those loop points are bad. Oh no, it's this that's bad. So since this is on a triplet grid, oh my god. Why is everything getting cut off by like just a tiny hair? There you go. Yeah, Ableton's being wonky. Yeah, screw that. I think what I should just do is just add my own drums. The initial idea was to take something from FamiTracker and bring it into a more modern thing if Ableton loaded, which it did. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a 909 set, I think. Yep. Hey, you know, you do you, chat. Who am I to say what is and isn't right? Hell yeah. It's like Saint Ben. I don't know about that. I kind of like that. And I know I shouldn't, but I kind of like that. Okay, so let me actually do this right. Just like the Daft Punk song. Doing it right, everybody. Oh man, I can't even remember the Daft Punk song now. Oh, that's too bad. Pretty will be chillin'. I'm gonna have to listen to that. I actually really like that album. Even though it was a mixed bag for some people. Be dancing and we'll be doing it right. It was such a weird album, and I that's really why I liked it. It wasn't just you know, wasn't just generic songs. It was all over the place, and that's what I loved about it. You know what another good Daft Punk album is? The Tron soundtrack. That was a surprisingly good album. What chord is this? Okay. So I'm going to have to warp this, and then I can go transposition. Ableton, why are you being like this today? Are we going to have a talk? Cool. And then we can just kind of fade that out, and then we should be good with that. Oh, that's the wrong view. There we go. -2. -3. This is the worst way of doing this ever. How about we go utility, gain, I rendered the ass layer with the drums, didn't I? I rendered the ass layer with the drums, Ben. Ass layer. I'm gonna have to... oh, shit. I have to close Ableton for this to work. I don't want to close Ableton. Yup. S2, the assening. Better. There's not a whole lot of variation to this, so I can get this working real quick. Yeah, I'm digging this one so far. I was wondering why the drums were so flip-flopping loud, and now we know. Warp? 8 bars, yeah. Position right here, brother. There we go. S2. Okay. Oops. Oh man, I don't know if I can commit to that. I also like just keeping it at the halftime. Okay, so what I want to do, I think, is the first time this goes through, it's just the halftime, and then we go into the full thing with maybe some claps. Just for S and Gs. DAWs are people too. Are they? Oops, right. I want to make sure that these kicks are still kicky enough without overloading everything else. But maybe I should. Yeah, I kind of like it when they're big and boomy. So I can bring in the compressor here, I think, and start sidechaining some of this stuff. Just put this right here. Gotta add some of these boys. It's your boy. Wow, that clap is weak as hell. Is there drive, transient, compression, a little bit of high gain, but really this just needs a little bit more reverb on it. I'm going to use this as kind of a transition sound, so not very often. There we go. Decay? What's going on here? There we go. Again, I want this to kind of punch through everything, so I'm going to run it through a saturator, maybe. The focus on the highs. There we go. Okay, so we can take these first 4 bars, bring them into a loop, and then work on making them sound a little less bad. Take care, Toxic. Thanks for hanging out, man. This stream has been sponsored by technical difficulties. I think like a ping pong delay on this. So the snare needs a little less in the lows. I think just high passing it will fix that. Yeah. There we go. Okay, now we need another lead, which we can grab from, I mean, if I really wanted to redo the same thing I'm doing over and over and over, is I could just go and get this Cruiser lead Poison, because this is what I've used for like the last 3 weeks. So I'm not going to. But it's so tempting. Yeah, actually, Arcade, all of the songs that I make for the 2-hour track challenge, I render a loopable version for Patreon, because in the Patreon campaign, the music can be used for menu screens and video game stuff. So, yes. I think it's a certain Patreon tier, but yeah, I render out a loopable version of every song. This is 161st 2-hour track challenge. Wow, that's not the right notes at all. I don't think this is going to work anyway, so let's not use it. This is episode 161, I believe. It's going to be a massive kind of day, ain't it? Let's do a double notch, I think, is what I'm looking for here. It's not as pronounced as I was expecting it to be. Okay. What was the melody down here? Yeah, I'm going to start with that. It's a starting point, at least, and then we can work on making it better. Also, speaking of making it better, let's... There's a couple of things that need to get made better here. This organ is way too loud. You know, that's not the right instrument. I want something like a little dirtier, I think. Okay. Since this is so reliant on the swing. There we go. This is also not what I want as far as instrument is concerned. Actually, let's see what happens. Okay, we're getting there. Just gotta fix some of this stuff up. It's actually pretty fun. I'm just trying to figure out how to make it. That's why nothing's happening. Oh boy. Let's try it now. That can get crazy real fast, can't it? I'm gonna compress this a little bit, I think. Yeah, that it is possible. It just takes a lot more work. To be honest, a lot of the songs in Three Red Hearts were made in Ableton first and then moved to FamiTracker. Transposing those songs into FamiTracker is how I learned how to use FamiTracker. So yeah, it's definitely possible. It's just difficult, or it's time consuming, I guess is a better way of putting it. What the hell am I doing? I'm hitting up instead of delete. Okay, let's fix this up a little bit. I want to have some more gaps in this arpeggio because it's starting to get annoying. So we can also, I think one of the reasons why this is so dense right now is this is in the way. So if we pare that down, it should work better. And speaking of density, let's go like that. Okay, so this is kind of weak. I think there's some phase cancellation going on. Or maybe this double notch. This double notch really isn't affecting things. I think it's just the instruments in general. Yeah, let's just change this to... God, I hate Polysoft so much. Why do I always choose it? I do not. Also, and I know you talked about it recently, but I have not had a chance to look at the actual things. Yeah, I don't know if I'll have time. Oh, that's too much like the original. It's like all of these have these crazy harmonics on the top end, and it's just not what I'm looking for. How about, excuse me, how about instead of that we use wavetable? See if we can find something a little bit beefier here. Oh, yeah, that'd do it. There we go. Yeah, so what I said is I don't have any of those ADO plugins. I haven't had a chance to look through them yet, to be honest. I do want to. I think that it would be a neat contest to try. I do actually have a lot of stuff going on this month too, but that's not an excuse to like try to write a song. What? Oh, right. I think that it would be fun. Okay, so I want to work on this bass a little bit more. But I can't remember the chords that I used. Yeah. fix this note. There we go. These little staccato notes are neat, but I should make them longer. Cool. Let's work on another section. Okay. Let's go like that. And then just where am I on that? Whoop. Just go like this. One of those will work. Yeah. It's like quantized or something. So yeah, like I wouldn't mind trying to do that that challenge. But there's a couple other things that I wanted to take care of in December. Primarily, I have a couple projects for friends that I wanted to work on that involve like some games that they're working on. One of them is a project that I wrote music for a very long time ago, and I just want to kind of fix it up because the game is going to be released in a couple weeks, I think. So I want to just kind of make that music the best it can be. And then there's another, there's another project that another friend is working on. And there is some music that he's using of mine already, but I wanted to write another track or two just because I think that it would be fun. I have Arcade, not on a 2-hour track challenge, but there was a song I wrote for a friend a while ago, or a remix of a song that I wrote for a friend that was never really released, but I made a bunch of things in session mode, and then I played it live. It's really hard, but it was actually really satisfying to do. song is weird. It's very, very all over the place, which I think is kind of cool. Speaking of desert vibes, oh, I don't know if I even loaded that pack. So I released a new sound pack on like Tuesday. No, it's not in here. Dang it. Hopefully I have it like here. Yeah. There is something that I wanted to use that I totally forgot about. You mentioned the desert, and I always think of the wind noodle performance when I think of desert. So in this little breakdown here, I think that it would be pretty cool to add it. It's probably not in key, but we can fix that. Nope, it's exactly in key. Never mind. That is uncanny. This could use a little bit of automation, I think. Cool. That's kind of coming together pretty well. Okay, and this can go back down. So we'll have kind of a little arc of energy right here, and then maybe we can go back into this section. Yeah, that's kind of the wavelength I was thinking on too. Just kind of building this up a little bit more, and then just bringing it all back home with this. And this song might just be loopable for everybody. I think that would be pretty cool. Because, like you said, if it's a loading screen, you kind of want it to just be there for everybody. And like a 2-minute long loading screen, that ain't bad. There's a timer right up here. So I've got about 40 minutes left to kind of polish this song a little bit, which I think is a pretty good amount of time. Okay, apparently turned off looping. So, pitch. How much does this affect the pitch? Target pitch. How about this one? I want to give it a little bit of a God, I haven't used this enough. Oh, these LFOs are wonky. The rate is 6. Both of these rates are really low. Is there just like a... I don't think there's just like no. Yeah, no worries, man. Max for Live LFO. I might have it, but I'd rather just use it inside of Wavetable. I'm just trying to see, because these... I'm wondering if I go like that, if there will be any difference. I don't think so. Yeah, I don't really hear any difference. I just like it when like that little bit of vibrato comes in. That's weird though, right? It's okay. Like, it's not the end of the world or anything. It's just maybe I'm looking at the wrong one. LFO rate, unison. Okay. Oh, Ferguson. How you doing? There we go. I think this is what I'm looking for. I don't hear anything. Ferguson, I owe you a little bit of piano. Thank you so much for the follow. If I'm saying your name wrong, please let me know. Yeah, it would be super nice to have a little bit of detuning on this, but it doesn't seem like it's working. Oops. Because, I mean, you can tell that that LFO is affecting something, but not the pitch. It's a fun little instrument, though. For lo-fi, yeah, this is Native Instruments The Giant. It's heckin' good. I love it a lot. I use it a lot when it comes, or if you like layer it with a bit of rain. It sounds really, really good. I love it. Yeah, man. It's worth it. It might still be on sale. I don't know how long Native Instruments' sale goes on, but if you can get it, it is 100% worth it. Oh, geez, that's way too big now. So I'm going to lower this back down. And I can layer the lead back with it. I think this might sound bad. It might sound okay. Let's like layer it properly. Have you seen Cuckoo's digital piano video? I don't believe I have. Let's see. I have a really flippin' weird chord right here. And I'm gonna have to just kind of avoid the ding. Nope. So I have this like weird diminished minor seventh chord here. But I also have the lead playing the raised sixth, I think. So it's this weird cluster of chords. So I can like maybe try to reharmonize this last chord. That might be kind of neat. That should be safe. And then that might. Okay, I think that worked. Except for this. Is this like switching to a major minor chord now? Okay, let me reharmonize this a little bit. I think we can make this work. Maybe. I really love that chord though. I just need to make sure everything's in the right place, which I don't think it is. It might not work. I'm messing with fire that I can't fully control. That's okay. I don't think that works. And that's okay. Like I'm just trying to think of some kind of interesting way to. I mean, I got some time, so that's okay. It's mono, so I should be able to do that. Okay, where does this go? All right. Also put this in the wrong layer. Not that it matters a whole lot, but good job, Ben. Oh, right. It worked because I didn't screw it up before. I will have to check out that digital piano thing that you mentioned, though. I do like myself some pianos. It's kind of hard that you can't really tell that there's a chord shift there, but I don't care. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I'll check that out. Yeah. I need to make this lead a little bit more full. Holy cow. Got some stank on it. Oh yeah, I need to add a section here. I was like, oh, this song's like almost done. No, it's not almost done. Okay, so this needs a little bit of work. I feel that it's a little too muddy. And I think that's mostly due to the I really like this lead though. It's called A Thick Wave. I mean, I'm not one to use the OTT compression, but I feel like maybe this is the time for it. I think this will sound like absolute butts, though. Yeah. So maybe as layering. OTT is shorthand for over the top. It basically just squishes the hell out of everything. I think it was initially like an actual box or something that you could use as like a guitar pedal or something that they just translated into this. I mean, if you can read this stuff, you can see that all of these volumes are just smashed. So it's just forcing the volume to be at this level, regardless of how much actual input at that frequency range it actually is. It's pretty ridiculous what it does. So this is at 37 or 27%, but you'll hear like the highs get a lot sharper. Yeah, it's basically a brick wall, except that you can control it a little bit better. Still wish I could get some vibrato in here. Not happening for some reason. That's okay. I'll survive. Oh yeah, just in case anybody forgot.
Remember to save.
Yeah, right? I'm totally fine with this being more of a breakdown section, but we do need to add something here. Drums are weak as hell, though. Okay, so what we're facing right now is more mixing problems than anything else. What I'm doing right now is I'm changing the start point for this sample, so it doesn't sound like it's the same sample. It sounds like different ones. I could also just take the other sample of me doing this I guess that would make sense, wouldn't it? I really like how crisp this turned out. So I need another snare. Like, that's good, but I need something that has a ton more punch. So I'm going to go, and I mean, Vengeance Pack? It'll have something. If I can find it. Actually, this also has risers in it, so I'm going to just see if I can grab one real quick. There. Put that right there for now. And just go like this. Yeah, no, I'm definitely going to layer the snare. I just wanted to do that first. So we can house snares. There we go. So what we can do is we can turn these on during this section and leave them off. I'm gonna have to change the saturator on this because it's gonna blow the hell out of everything. That might be a little too much. Let's try this one. Needs more snare, right? That's a little better. Okay, let's work on polish now. You know what? This might work. Sorry, I'm just like planning out what I'm going to play in my head before I actually try. Nope, that's the wrong notes. There it is. Having something in the super high register? Nah, it sucks. Never mind. It kind of works. It's just there's not a lot of room. It helps if I play the right notes, you know. The other thing we could do is we could go like this. This might be too much, though. What happened there? Just bring a little bit more into this. I think that this will actually help elevate the song a bit. Nice, Ryan. I need to go to the gym. I've actually not been to the gym in a while, but I need to start again. I can actually, you can feel it. It's like it's easy to not go, but then you start feeling like shit all the time, and you're like, why do I feel bad all the time? Exactly.
random bits donation today, guys.
It's been cool. Yeah. That should work. Yeah. Pretty cool. It's a bit of a mixing nightmare. Okay, so we get to the loud parts here, so I can... Oh, that's so much better. Okay, so what was happening there is the low end of this synth, while sounding cool, it was getting in the way of everything else. So when you cut all of that off, it punches through the mix so much better. But you still need it. Like if I got rid of it altogether, it sounds really weak. I don't have a degree specifically, but I've been writing music for 20 years now. So I'd like to say I know a lot, but I'm always learning. So I'd like to say, yeah, okay. I have a self-proclaimed degree in music makings. Yeah, that sounds way better. The thing with viewers is that it's all word of mouth. I can only go so far in bringing people in, but getting those word of mouth requests, getting those follows from friends and everything else, that's where it is. Sometimes these streams peak. Well, I'm going to be done with this stream in 5 minutes, so I don't know if you want to bring people in now, but getting those follows would be good. Sometimes these streams peak at like 25 people. Sometimes it's a little bit more chill today at 10. But that's how it goes. And honestly, the joy is in the process, not necessarily the numbers. I'm glad that people are here and just being a part of it. It's more important.
Hey everybody, Soapy's here. Reminded you to wash your butt.
I forgot about that. Thank you, Android. I am not contracted by any companies. I just I make music for fun. And I am working toward doing this as a full-time job. I do sometimes take commission from game developers. I have my music in probably about 24 games now. Not anything major, but minor games all around the world. My day job is an application developer. I work for a bank. I do coding, back-end coding. So I'm going to listen to this one more time all the way through. What we can do is we're actually going to duplicate this whole mess right here. Primarily right now, it's like this weird proprietary kind of XML language. It's not great. The framework is Java based. But a lot of the scripting interaction is XML based. It's a very, very strange system. We actually really recently got access to it. Before it was like a 100% proprietary language, and it was super bad. It was based off of like, yeah. Well, if you work for a bank, they have stricter security stuff, and the bank really only works with what other banks work with and stuff. So there's reasoning behind it, but I agree it is weird. Let's see. I don't need these. I don't need these. I can get rid of the oops channel. There we go. Oops. Okay, I'm going to save that. I'm going to do a collect all so I don't lose any of the WAV files. And let's listen to this thing. Thought I put side chaining on that. Oh, here it is. That's the lead. What do we got? This turned out cool. Oh, I fixed it in one spot, but I gotta fix it here too. Ryan, to answer your question, I do web dev as well in my spare time. I work in like jQuery, I work in JavaScript. I have knowledge with XML, with PHP, like a lot of the old school stuff. I'm learning. Yeah, thank you, man. I'm learning some of the newer stuff. Last year, I released a game that I made in Unity that was made in C#. I learned C# for that game. Yeah, man, I appreciate it quite a bit. I think you rated me a while ago. But and thank you for that. I remember that being like a massive raid. But yeah, I kind of do all sorts of stuff. And I would love to be more part of your community as well. I need to be more social on social media and like Twitch specifically. I have a hard time being social because I am so busy working on stuff. And the problem with working on music is you need to use your ears. Like you can't have a stream running in the background. Whereas when you're doing programming and stuff, it's a lot more easy to just sit down, have a stream running on like a second screen or whatever, and just have that as ambient noise. But with music, you need to use your dang ears, and you can't do that. So, but I do need to be more social. I am planning on starting a new game soon. I have some ideas. Yeah, exactly. And like viewers are super, super valuable, but I try not to base like all of my metrics off of viewer count. Like I am very happy with how this song turned out. and that is my metric for success. So yeah, I think that is that's what we got today. This one turned out really neat. I kind of like the name loading screen, although we probably could have done better. Well, not really. I like the origin story of the name HTML3. Oh man. Yeah, HTML. I learned HTML in the 90s as well. I have my this is how I do all of my web dev. I have Notepad++ because this is like how fucking old school I am, and I don't recommend this. This is how I make everything. Like, this is all hand keyed. This, by the way, is my admin panel over here for the dashboard on the bottom here, so I can go like this.
Remember to save.
And all that other fun stuff. So, yeah, this is all like HTML and Node.js, and then the actual the border thing is like Node.js and HTML and a bunch of other stuff mashed together, which has been a lot of fun. I've been learning Node.js, and it's crazy powerful. Oh yeah, no, I don't want to reload it. It's changing my stats. No, go away. So yeah, I think that we made a pretty dang cool song today. I'm going to play it one more time. I'm just doing the renders because that's usually what I do, and we can kind of just sit here and talk for a little bit. Yeah, I've been working on the whole dashboard thing for a while, and it's been a lot of fun. Like, I never expect to get rich off of bits, but it's a cool way of adding interactive stuff into the actual dashboard, which is a lot of fun because it gives more interaction between users and the streamer. And that's one thing that I love about Mixer is that they have spoilers. I can't do a lot of push-ups, especially I'm just getting over being sick. So expect about 5 or 6 of them if you do that. Oh shoot, I set the start time at the wrong point. There we go. But yeah, I had a lot of fun doing that. And actually the push-up thing, I'm going to move to something else. A couple weeks ago, I recently discovered a way of overlaying video onto the stream, which is what that wash your butt thing was about 10 minutes ago. And I want to do more crazy interactive stuff with that and probably lower the prices because like $250 or whatever is too much for a stupid video to pop up on the screen. Cold tea that was hot at the start of the stream. Oh, man. Wash your butt. Yeah, that was a fun one to make. I want to do more weird ones like that. I made all of this. So my background is really weird. I went to college for graphic design. So I know like Photoshop and all of the graphic design tools. And then in my free time, I made music and I made like websites. So it's like, it was a black background. Hey, there's a reason why my desktop background, well, it's really messy right now, but it's black because I get distracted really easily. And if I don't have a giant picture that's all shiny and pretty there, it keeps me on task more. Well, yeah, like I said, Ryan, I actually made and released a game. Here, I'll show you the trailer for it. I made and released a game last year called Color Jumper. It has a, well, it'll show you in the... So colors make the platform solid. You might have. I don't know. It did not get a ton of it didn't get a ton of play, but I really love it. Like, I don't care how much it's the same thing with the stream numbers. Like, it's the same thing with the stream numbers where it's like, it's cool if people bought it and played it. Yeah, thank you, Mudbound. Here, I'll post the Steam link in chat if you wanted to. If you guys wanted to try it or whatever, I can also throw out some Steam keys if you guys wanted to try it. But it's one of those things where it's just like, yeah, it would have been cool if I, was able to sell 1 million copies and retire. But my goal was to make something and put it out into the world and have it exist and other people play it. I can worry about getting popular later. I just wanted to make something. And that's really kind of what I wanted to do. So I'm going to play through this song one more time, or at least the first iteration of it, because it just loops. Piano was a good addition. I know that feeling. I doubt I'll stream Christmas Day, or the day after Christmas. There's actually some stuff going on the 26th, so I might stream later that week or That's a pretty cool song, actually. I'm going to have to re-render it. I changed a couple things around. I removed a lot of the bass and the piano because it was just getting in the way. This is also too loud. But overall, this song turned out heckin' cool. So, yeah. Also, remember, this song started as a Famitracker project. So, that's cool. So this is where the source audio came from. This is what I made first. Yeah. So this was a cool challenge just to make all of that work. So yeah, let's see if there's anybody online that I can raid. Ryan, if you have suggestions for raiding, like I said, I follow some people, but I always Shaping the Silence does his stream at the same time I do, so it's like I'm always rating him. But it's better than I like going to music streams, so let's do that. Let's watch a Twitch ad together. That sounds like fun. I didn't play one.
Go on and eat some pie.
He's gonna eat some pie. Anyway, I'm gonna bounce you guys over to him. He's a super cool dude. Yeah. Yeah, I had a ton of fun today, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out and making my day a little bit brighter. The last month was real tough for me because I was also doing the album in a month challenge. So I released this One Last Bonfire Before the World Ends album. So I was doing this crazy album in a month challenge while also doing 2-hour track challenges, streams, and I just ran out of ideas. And the past couple 2-hour track challenges were really, really hard. This one was tough, but it was fun. So I feel like I'm over that hump and I'm actually enjoying doing this stuff again. If you wanted to check out this album, though, check out this album. It's really good. So I'm gonna start this raid. But guys, thank you so much for hanging out. It means a lot to me, and I hope you all have a good rest of the day. So I'm going to do this outro, and we'll play a little piano together. Oh, wait, nope, the volume. There we go. Now we can play some piano together. Hey, everybody. Yeah, it is. Take care, guys. Have a good one.
And one apple that's bad. And Ben Burns rating with a party of 9.
Probably bad.